Because one thing that I've learned in life is that you're not special at all. We've all been told that we're special and unique. We've all been lied to. There's how many billion people on the planet? You think you're the only person who holds your own interests? What's up, people? How you doing? Today we're driving around. I'm driving like a madman. But today I want to talk about fun and what fun means to you. One thing that I've come to notice as I grow older is that what I do for fun has drastically changed. When I was younger, I always used to dream about going to parties, going to clubs, going to different countries, and living that TV lifestyle. I wanted a huge house. I wanted a pool in my backyard. I wanted 35 cars in my garage. 35 specifically. I just wanted so much, so many material things. And to an extent that hasn't changed. But I've noticed that especially as I've grown in my self-improvement journey, and especially as I've started businesses and started working as a professional, what I imagined I would be doing for fun does not at all line up with what I'm actually doing for fun. Again, when I was younger, my vision of fun was, obviously not working, right? But just living my life, and then every night going out, hitting the town, going to concerts, going to raves, going out drinking every single night, going on these crazy benders. We can all relate to that to an extent. Even if we've never done it, we can all relate. We all understand. There's that expectation, especially when you're, in your 20s. But for me personally, I've found that when I hang out with people and when I go out on my own terms, what's the most fun for me has nothing to do with drinking or partying. It's actually about being creative with another person. And I think that's really interesting. And I actually kind of identified this because I made a video about how I invited out a bunch of friends and all of them ended up canceling on me by the end of the night. And I was stuck in, what is going on over there? I was stuck in the middle of Wrigleyville by myself. And it's a big bar town, the bar area. There's a lot of nightlife in that place. And I've gone out by myself before in the past. I've gone to bars by myself. I've gone, I do a lot of things by myself because I just enjoy doing it. But what I realized was I went home that night because I didn't even want to go to the bar. I was getting all butthurt about people canceling on me, but I didn't even want to do the thing that I was inviting everyone out to do. You get what I'm saying? And to tie this into dating, I realized that I was inviting people out on dates to do things that I didn't care about. I didn't really want to grab a drink with anyone. Going out to eat is nice, but that's not really what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go watch a movie. What I really wanted to do was practice photography. Was just talk about deeper, more interesting topics. I wanted to travel and explore and go to new places. And for some reason, I had convinced myself that it wasn't okay to do those things for fun because those things weren't considered fun, But the way that you sell yourself will determine who you attract. I know a lot of you are going to hate this, but I see dating as a sales game. It really is just sales. There's a key concept in sales that you have to determine your target market. Who are you trying to speak to? Who is that person? Can you clearly define the person and their morals, what they care about, how much money they make, the values that they have in life? And if you can see that person in your head and you can envision what their daily struggles are, then you can attract that person. I believe dating is very much the same. If you want to attract a person who likes to go out and party and likes to go out clubbing, then you need to structure the way that you present yourself in that way. If you want to attract someone who's more artistic and likes staying in and playing board games, then you market yourself as that. And I was marketing myself as a person who didn't want to go out and party, but I was trying to go after girls who wanted to go out and party. So there's a disconnect there, right? Part of why I bring this up is because it was my birthday not too long ago. It's probably been a few weeks by now. But I had someone reach out to me asking if I'm doing anything fun, and I was like, yeah. I'm working on recording some videos. I'm working on editing some videos. Like, I consider me being home, working on my business, building my business, going to the gym, cooking like a nice meal for myself. I consider that to be fun because I understand like the trade-off there. This is going to benefit me tomorrow. People were expecting me to go out partying. People were expecting me to go out clubbing. People were expecting me to go out and, oh, why don't you have a cheat meal? Why don't you go to a buffet? Why don't you go to a restaurant? And I'm like, because I'm going to regret that tomorrow. I'm going to wake up and all the fun that I had today, today's fun will be tomorrow's regret. I didn't want that for myself. And I don't think I want that for myself in general. I want to live a lifestyle that I can wake up day after day and feel refreshed and feel energized and be excited about the things that I'm doing in my life. I don't want to hate the activities that I did the night before, because that's what I used to do when I was playing video games all the time. That's what I used to do when I was eating, junk food and overeating and binge eating. And I just had all these terrible life habits. That's what I was doing when I was, wasting money, going out and buying drinks for people at the bars. Like, it's cool. It's nice to be social, but there's just like no long-term benefit from it, in my opinion. And you just end up being surrounded by people who don't really share your goals or ambitions. So what I would encourage you to do is, if you have something that you enjoy doing, but it's not like a traditionally fun or exciting activity, don't just stop doing it because you think that it's not something that's considered fun by the general public, right? Keep doing it and then find people who agree with your mindset and your morals and your point of view. Because one thing that I've learned in life is that you're not special at all. We've all been told that we're special and unique. We've all been lied to. There's how many billion people on the planet? You think that you're the only person who's gone through your struggles, who's gone through, your path in life. You think you're the only person who holds your own interests. If conventions has taught us anything, it's that hundreds of thousands of people can get together over a single interest and just do that thing for several days. So you're not special. If you think that reading articles about, lost cats is the most exciting thing in the world, start a community around that and you'll see people flock to you. It'll be weird. I think that's weird, but like, hey, you do you, right? If you think that collecting license plates is the best, most exciting pastime in the world, start a community about collecting license plates and you will see people flock to you. And you will be able to continue doing what you love doing, and you'll be able to find like-minded people around you. Another thing that I would encourage you to do if you're in that place is to create a channel, a YouTube channel or a social media platform surrounding that activity. And same thing, you will start to attract people who feel the exact same way. You'll also find a bunch of haters, but that's part of the process, right? You have to sort through the trash. Yeah, haters are trash. But yeah, I just think that's interesting. Everyone's going to have their own definition of what fun is, and everyone's going to have their own definition of what productivity is and what that means to them. And so don't let other people shoehorn their thoughts and opinions and make what you believe to be fun any less. As long as what you're doing is benefiting you, and this is important, as long as what you're doing is benefiting you and it's not harming anyone else, then I don't see a problem with it. Those are two important caveats, because I don't want people using this as a loophole to just go do whatever they want and say, oh yeah, go watch this video. He told you to just do whatever you think is fun, right? As long as you're not harming anyone and as long as it's beneficial to you, or at least not detrimental to you, then live your life. And don't let other people's opinions affect you. Hold on. Yeah. But that's all I really got for you today. I just wanted to try this thing out. I hope you're having a good one. And until next time.